Welcome to episode 19 of the Kodey Podcast. I'm Kieran, your host, here to explore some of the trickiest and most contentious topics in the world of data. Today, we're diving into the world of team management in data science, specifically asking, does Agile really work for data science teams? Is this ubiquitous project management methodology truly suitable for the unique challenges and nuances of data science? Or are we trying to force a square peg into a round hole? Buckle up, because this is going to be a deep and nuanced conversation. Let's start with the basics. Agile, at its core, is all about adaptability. Born out of the world of software development, it's designed to help teams iterate quickly, adapt to changing requirements, and deliver value incrementally. Instead of rigid timelines and fixed deliverables, you have sprints, stand-ups, and backlogs. It's a methodology rooted in principles like collaboration, customer feedback, and responding to change, rather than sticking slavishly to a plan. On the surface, this sounds ideal for data science, doesn't it? After all, data science projects are often exploratory in nature. You might start with a hypothesis, but as you dig into the data, new questions emerge, the scope evolves, and priorities shift. The iterative nature of Agile seems like a natural fit. But here's the thing, when you scratch beneath the surface, you begin to see where the cracks appear. One of the biggest challenges lies in the very nature of data science work. Unlike traditional software engineering, where tasks can often be clearly defined and scoped out, build this feature, fix that bug, data science is inherently uncertain. Think about it. You might spend weeks cleaning and wrangling data only to realize it's not suitable for your analysis. Or you might develop a predictive model that performs brilliantly in testing but fails miserably when deployed. This exploratory, experimental nature doesn't always align neatly with the short, time-boxed sprints that Agile demands. And then there's the issue of deliverables. In software development, the outcome of a sprint is usually something tangible, a piece of code, a user interface, a new feature. In data science, the deliverables are often less concrete. Sure, you might have a prototype model or an analysis, but how do you measure the doneness of a predictive algorithm? Is it done when it's 90% accurate? Or when it's deployed and generating value? The ambiguity around deliverables can create friction when trying to fit data science into an Agile framework. Let's not forget about the role of the product owner in Agile. This person is supposed to prioritize the backlog, define user stories, and act as the voice of the customer. But in data science, who is the customer? Is it the end user who benefits from the insights, the executive team making strategic decisions, or the engineering team integrating the model into production? Data science often has multiple stakeholders with competing priorities, making it difficult for a product owner to provide clear direction. And here's another wrinkle: the data itself. In software development, you control the inputs, you write the code, you define the architecture. In data science, your primary input is data, and it's often messy, incomplete, or inconsistent. You can't just plan to have clean data ready for analysis within a sprint. Sometimes data acquisition and preparation can take up the majority of a project's timeline. This reality often clashes with the Agile emphasis on quick, iterative progress. So, does this mean Agile is entirely unsuitable for data science? Not necessarily. In fact, many data science teams have found ways to adapt Agile principles to better suit their needs. For instance, some teams adopt a hybrid approach, combining elements of Agile with more traditional methodologies like waterfall. They might use sprints for specific tasks like feature engineering or model training, but take a more sequential approach to broader project phases like data preparation and deployment. Others focus on redefining what a sprint means in the context of data science. Instead of expecting a fully functional deliverable at the end of each sprint, they emphasize progress and learning. A sprint might result in a refined data set, a set of exploratory visualizations or insights that inform the next steps. This shift in mindset can help align the team's expectations with the realities of data science work. We will get back to the podcast in just a second. This is just a note from me that if you want to learn how to get hands-on with data, you can find courses on Python, Apache Spark, and more at kodey.co.uk. Others focus on redefining what a sprint means in the context of data science. Instead of expecting a fully functional deliverable at the end of each sprint, they emphasize progress and learning. A sprint might result in a refined data set, a set of exploratory visualizations, or insights that inform the next steps. This shift in mindset can help align the team's expectations with the realities of data science work. And then there's the importance of cross-functional collaboration. Agile thrives on teamwork. And in data science, that means bringing together data scientists, engineers, analysts, and business stakeholders. Regular stand-ups and retrospectives can foster communication and alignment, ensuring that everyone is on the same page. However, these meetings need to be tailored to the team's needs. A daily stand-up might not make sense for a data science team working on a long-term research project. Instead, weekly check-ins or project-specific syncs might be more effective. Tooling can also play a big role in making Agile work for data science teams. Platforms like Jupyter Notebooks, Get, and collaborative data tools can help bridge the gap between exploration and production. For instance, version control systems allow data scientists to iterate on their work while maintaining a clear history of changes. Meanwhile, tools for data pipeline management, like Airflow or Luigi, can help automate repetitive tasks, freeing up time for more strategic work. It's also worth mentioning the growing role of machine learning operations, or MLOps, in bridging the gap between Agile and data science. MLOps borrows from the principles of DevOps, focusing on automating and streamlining the deployment and monitoring of machine learning models. By introducing practices like continuous integration and continuous delivery, MLOps can help data science teams deliver value more consistently, even within an Agile framework. But let's not sugarcoat it. Even with these adaptations, challenges remain. One of the biggest is managing expectations. Stakeholders often expect rapid results from data science teams, especially when working within an Agile framework. The idea of delivering value every 2 weeks can create unrealistic pressure, leading to shortcuts or superficial insights. It's crucial for data science leaders to set realistic expectations and educate stakeholders about the iterative, exploratory nature of their work. There's also the risk of losing sight of the bigger picture. Agile emphasizes incremental progress, but in data science, it's often the big picture questions that matter most. Are we solving the right problem? Do we have the right data? Are our models aligned with the organization's strategic goals? Balancing short-term progress with long-term vision is a constant challenge for data science teams working within an Agile framework. So, where does that leave us? Does Agile really work for data science teams? The answer, as with so many things in this field, is it depends. Agile can work, but only if it's adapted to the unique needs and challenges of data science. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution, and trying to force data science into a rigid Agile framework can do more harm than good. But by embracing flexibility, focusing on learning and collaboration, and leveraging the right tools and practices, data science teams can reap many of the benefits of Agile while avoiding its pitfalls. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. Managing data science teams isn't just about methodologies or frameworks. It's about understanding the work itself, its uncertainties, its complexities, and its potential. Agile, waterfall, hybrid, these are just tools. What matters most is building a culture of trust, curiosity, and continuous improvement. That's where the real magic happens. Thanks for tuning in to the Kodey Podcast. I hope this exploration of Agile in data science has given you some food for thought. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Have you tried using Agile with your data science team? What worked, what didn't? Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, this is Kieran, signing off.